Good evening. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. I'm looking forward to talking to you for a few minutes about stress and making decisions and why sometimes, or a lot of times, making decisions when you're stressed go wrong, or you wonder after the fact, what the hell was I thinking? The reason I'm bringing this up today is because I've had this conversation with a number of people today. And that conversation basically was, this and this and this is going on, and I don't know what to do, I'm feeling overwhelmed, or this doesn't seem to be working, or I've got all of these choices and I can't figure out what the right choice is. I actually think I made things worse than better, and I don't know what to do now. And it's this thing that continues. And the factor that was the same in all of these conversations that I was having with people is they were making decisions at a time when their stress level was high. And for most of us, if not all of us, when our stress levels are high and something else occurs that requires an immediate decision or an important decision or a very big decision, what happens is it increases our stress level. Now, if our stress is already high and then something occurs for our stress to, well, the effects on the body and the way the body's feeling and responding to it is high, your body's not working in such a way to think clearly, to think in a way that's focused, in a way that, well, that typically results in good decision making. And why is that? Now, you may have heard about our fight, flight, freeze system, otherwise called our sympathetic nervous system. Some people call this a stress response. This is the part of the nervous system that kicks in and is engaged typically when we find ourselves in a, or it's supposed to kick in when we find ourselves in a life or death situation. And when we find ourselves in a life or death situation, to survive, our body literally pulls all its resources from everywhere else in the body to go to the systems that are necessary to us surviving, that are necessary for us literally surviving that life or death situation. Now, of course, this system was developed or is there for those times hundreds and hundreds of years ago where, we lived among wild animals, for instance. Or, in today's day, it is, if you were going to be attacked or was in the process of being attacked or, some dangerous situation, we would want our sympathetic nervous system to engage at that time to survive. What has typically happened in our society, in our lives, in your body, is that over time, our sympathetic nervous system becomes the part of the nervous system that we frequently operate from, because our society moves so fast and requires us to be constantly making decisions, and there's deadlines and appointments, and we've got to be on time, and people are stressed about finances and how are they going to pay bills, or maybe they're sick or in pain, that there just are all these stressors that as a result has engaged our sympathetic nervous system. And even though in that moment it's not a life or death situation, our nervous system has developed in such a way that it operates from that sympathetic or that fight, flight, freeze, that survival part of our nervous system. And the resources that then are available or being utilized are for that purpose, survival. And when the resources are being used for survival, literally our decision-making skills decrease. Our clarity, our focus decreases. And we're not utilizing all available resources to make that decision, whatever that might be at the time. So if you find that you're making decisions and they're not working for you, ask yourself, are you making decisions when you're stressed? Are you making decisions when you're nervous, when you're tense, when you might literally be afraid of something? Now, not necessarily afraid of being attacked or a life or death situation, but I don't know, afraid of some big project at work, or a conversation that your boss wants to have with you, or that you want to have with a loved one that maybe you're not looking forward to for some reason. You know that there's some, there's some difficulty there. Those are all things that can engage that fear response. And so ask yourself, when are you making decisions? And if your answer is you're making decisions from that fear state or that survival state, that high tension, high stress state, I would highly recommend that you not make the decision unless it's absolutely necessary at that time. You want to make and get better results when you're making decisions when you're in a more relaxed state, when your body feels relaxed, when your resources are being utilized by your entire body. That's the parasympathetic part of the nervous system. And when we're in that parasympathetic mode or that relaxed mode, we have more resources available to us to make decisions. Now, if you are someone, and I see a lot of this with people who seem to be stressed all the time, you constantly have something going on, there's one thing after another to do, and you're not even really breathing deeply and consistently, your breaths are shallow because you're going. What can you do to help bring your body and support your body being in a better state to make decisions? One of the things that I do is literally stop and take some deep breaths. Now, you've heard people say relax, breathe. Well, on some level, it's a really good piece of advice. So stop, take 3, 5, 10 deep breaths, and feel that stress and tension start to decrease. Feel it start to leave your body. You may notice that your shoulders were rising up, and as you relax and breathe, that your shoulders literally drop. You may notice that your breathing evens out and becomes more full. Those are all signs that your body is moving into a more relaxed state. And when that happens, you'll probably also notice that your mind clears and that, well, you have less tension in your face. There's lots of different ways that that tension, one, can show up in your body, and two, that you notice it starting to change. But if you want to make better decisions, healthier decisions, decisions that after the fact you don't go, what the hell was I thinking? Then make those decisions, make decisions when you are in a more relaxed state or a very relaxed state. And deep breathing is one of the ways to help bring your body into a relaxed state. I hope this helps you. I would love to hear how making decisions when you're stressed, how it works for you, and how it changes when you start taking some deep breaths and making decisions when you are more relaxed. And I'd love to hear the differences and how that works for you. course, you can ask questions, make comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear your experiences. And if you want to talk about how I can help you do this consistently, how you can literally retrain your body to be functioning and working from a more relaxed state, I would love to talk to you. You can comment below. You can send me a private message through Facebook. You can also go to my website and click on schedule an appointment. Same thing with Facebook. I look forward to hearing from you, to talking to you. And until next time, I'm sending you health, love, and ease in your transformation. Have a great evening. Bye.